Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor in Paradise, a guy's review. Lots of content to get to after last night's episode of Paradise. It's hump day. Let's get into it. We've got Gabby and Rachel coming down to the beach to essentially warn the ladies, heed a warning, if you will, of Logan's wrongdoings on this past season of Bachelorette. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals, patreon.com/DaveNeal for behind-the-scenes bonus content. And as always, in the afternoon, I'll have Bachelor Rush Hour, the podcast. Have a listen to all the extra information we didn't get to today. Because trust me, every single day, there's additional content that we didn't get to on the YouTube channel that we will have on the podcast. Appreciate all of you guys so much. All right, let's jump right into it. We open on everyone being happy. That's nice when everyone's like happy, having a good time. You're like, well, someone's going to throw a little bit of a wrench into this system. Logan says he feels like he got through the tough part. Careful, Logan. That's when the drama starts. Logan's like, oh boy, we made it out alive. And they're like, bring down your ex-girlfriends. Gabby and Rachel arrive. The other women scream when they see their engagement rings, like baby dinosaurs being born. You know, the whole deal. We have to remember during this taping, Gabby and Rachel are happily engaged, or at least engaged. We don't know if they're happy. So they shouldn't critique any of the men, right? They should be engaged. They should be worried about their love life. They praise Tyler. So good for him. I find it hard to understand how Rachel and Gabby could properly determine which guys were ready for engagements. I mean, maybe they just weren't ready for you, right? Someone can be bad in one relationship and good in another. Maybe wasn't ready for Rachel or wasn't for Gabby. Either way, them coming down there as the experts that they are was pretty much, was like spoiled milk. It lasted a few days, and now they're back to no engagement rings, which is perfectly fine. I mean, no one finds love on this show anyway, right? All right, so anyway, Logan mentions to the guys that he dated Rachel, then Gabby, then Shanae, then Kate. So he's a little worried about receipts being exchanged, as it were, aren't we all? Gabby and Rachel chit-chat on the beach with Kate. Kate goes, obviously, Kate says, Logan's tall and hot. There's a pull to him. So, of course, for all the reasons Kate hates Logan because she's shallow, she also likes Logan because she's shallow. Well, he's tall, so he's going to look good in Instagram photos, but unless we take photos in his car, and then it's not going to look good because it's, not, I don't know, a Lamborghini or whatever she needs. Rachel feels like Logan had too much power. Gabby says Logan has an ego because he flip-flopped. Rachel says she doesn't respect Logan and doesn't think Logan has changed. How the hell would Rachel know if Logan has changed? It's been like a couple days. Logan's like, changed? I haven't even changed my underwear. Are you kidding me? I got skid marks all over the place. Changed? Why would he change? It's been days. You know what I mean? He hasn't even watched his own season back yet. He went straight into Paradise. And how would she know? I digress. I could get into it. We will. More videos coming. Logan says a warning was heeded. And I love this old English speak on the beach by Logan. A warning was heeded, he says. Logan may just be a time traveler stuck in a weird portal, right? He's just some time traveler from some Elizabethan era. Maybe his time traveling vessel broke while in Amsterdam. I'm not sure, but I'm onto you, Logan. Meanwhile, Aaron and Genevieve begin fighting again about itching and pain. Genevieve has her bags packed and ready to leave. The sound guy, Bruce, boom operator, he's got to listen to the whole thing. It's a real mess for these crew. Everyone's like, oh, the contestants need therapy. The crew need therapy. They're the ones who are really suffering. Genevieve has her bags packed. She says, get me a car, please, or I'll hitch you like. All right, pull a Colton. Let's see how big the fence is. Aaron tells Genevieve she looks upset, and then she really gets upset. Yeah, never tell someone they look upset. Oh, you look like you're getting mad. You look like you're about to throw something at me. You're about to punch me in the nose. Aaron says his intention was to try and make her feel better. Then he says she snapped at him. Yikes city to both. We have more on the Aaron story. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. My next video is going to be a wild one. They hug it out after their fight, and then of course after they hug it out, that nice music plays. That nice piano music. How bad do you feel for the composer? Someone's playing the piano to this muck, and they have to learn how to play, elicit some feelings from this Jersey Shore cast. And they were like Juilliard, top of their class. They're like, how's the music going? Are you gonna release an album? Are you gonna go on tour with Michael Bublé? No, I'm actually playing the G chords for when so and so is in the boom boom room. G chords? I don't know. What is it? I'm playing to the pentatonic scales while so and so's finger blasting. Okay. Tyler and Brittany Galvin go on their first date together. Brittany gushes over Tyler, says it's Let's see, I don't even think I have a photo of this. No, I don't. Brittany gushes over Tyler, says it's one of the best dates she's ever been on. She says she is falling in love with Tyler. We'll have to see how this plays out on the after show next week, because I don't think love necessarily makes it too far off the beach, but we'll have to see. Becca and Thomas arrive. They will be hosting a 90s themed Sadie Hawkins dance. All the ladies find new and dumb ways to ask their guys to the dance. Then Kate grills Logan. He says he is out of breath trying to convince and explain who he is. Yeah, poor Logan. Everyone pray for Logan. Meanwhile, the 90s dance is a blast. It's a good time. Everyone's having fun. Makes you feel old, right? Isn't it old when 90s becomes nostalgic? You're like, nostalgic? I have a Nokia brick phone with 63% battery left. I haven't charged that thing since the Reagan era. Meanwhile, it isn't a 90s dance party without the emo girl feeling sad, and that is Jessenia. She looks adorable, but she's in a rough spot. Jessenia's in a rough spot. She wants something from Andrew that he just cannot provide. Look, if this whole party was a mall, Jessenia would have just left Claire's after getting her upper ear pierced. She grabbed an Annie's pretzel and is being consoled by her friends near a giant water fountain that smells like chlorine and ass. Someone crushes a can of Surge energy drink, and then they go and make out all day. If this was a 90s mall. Jessenia pulls, oh boy, a time to be alive, I'll tell you that. Now everyone's at the mall being like, did you do my Be Real yet? Oh, whatever. Jessenia pulls Andrew aside to talk. Back in the 90s, we were real men at the mall. We were all shoplifting Victoria's Secret underwear like you do. Do you? I don't know. Some studded, belt from Hot Topic. All right, bro, you never want a lady say... Okay, so Jessenia pulls Andrew aside to talk, asks him what his goal is in paradise, Andrew. She's like, what's your goal in paradise, Andrew? And I'm like, listen, Andrew, you never want a lady saying your full name at the end of a sentence. That's what you don't want. She'd be like, hey, Andrew, how are you? Fine. What'd you do last night, Andrew? No, you don't want that. When Tasha, my wife, calls me Dave, it's like a punch into my soul. Really? That's how you want to have this conversation, Dave? No, don't do that. Don't say my name. Come on. Oh, we're good. What do you need? All right. Jessenia is mad that Andrew has strong bro friendships on the beach. Andrew says he isn't in the right place. He has hope for love. NC says, if you care to pursue a relationship with me, walk away from the convo with Jessenia. She gives him an ultimatum like she's Jigsaw from that what's that scary movie Saw? No, what's it called? Either way, she's like, if you want to pursue a relationship with me, walk away now, or else I will, whatever. Andrew is stuck in an ultimatum. NC says, so you want me to sit on the sidelines? Andrew says, I'll come get you in a second. NC says, I don't know if I want to. So they're playing this power trip where she wants the attention and she feels like, and look, we don't know. Maybe Andrew was talking to Jessenia for an hour and NC's like, hello, cut the cord and get out of there. It's like, bro, not the 90s party you want, although this is how a high school dance normally goes in the 90s. Andrew tells Jessenia his heart is still with someone else, with Teddy. Now NC is upset. She says she's given Andrew enough chances, but he was still putting out his last fires. Andrew is apologizing to NC now. Bro is busy out there apologizing. Andrew is exhausted. Someone get him some liquid IV. He's very, very exhausted and probably drunk like everyone else there. Andrew says he tried to be a great guy and says he has to leave paradise. NC says she doesn't think he's a bad guy. And it's like, bro, I feel for Andrew. NC is begging Andrew to stay and she won't stop begging him, but he says he has to go. She breaks down crying once he walks away. Andrew is bouncing. He says bye. Flo tries to comfort him. Michael says goodbye. Wow. Fun party, guys. Andrew says he knew nobody could match the bar that Teddy set. He felt like he was never the same once she left. So... Teddy, what are your thoughts? You know what I mean? In my general thought here is that it's probably less about Teddy and more about the fact that he's tired and wants to go home and back to his life. Sometimes we project a lot of our own issues that we have onto whatever relationship may or may not be lacking, but it's probably like Andrew just needed a good night's sleep, go back to his regiment, maybe go back to a job or whatever normalcy that he has. And who knows, maybe he really does miss Teddy. We'll have to see how it all plays out. I've got so much content coming to you guys today. I've got an Aaron Clancy video. We're going to have some more videos on the Bachelorettes. We have Gabby Windy and who she's commenting with after dating, after her engagement ends. I've got a Dave Neal show story about Candace Cameron, whatever the hell her name is. So much to get into now. Follow me if you haven't already on the podcast Bachelor Rush Hour, and I'll be live at 10 a.m. on Patreon at patreon.com/Dave Neal. Link in the comment section for that. We'll talk to you guys in a minute. Bye now.